Hello and welcome back to my channel. Now I know I said in my last fabric haul video that I would not be buying any more fabric unless I had a specific project in mind. However, what I didn't realize is that I would enjoy and fall in love with the process and scavenger hunt, so to speak, of finding fabric. So here I am with another haul. I recently went to Britex Fabrics in SF to browse their selection, and I came across some beautiful prints, and I realized that I like this textured polyester pleated fabric. I believe the correct name for this is plissé fabric, and I need more of this in my life because this texture is so cute. So if you come across any cute fabric like this, don't be stingy. Drop the details in the comment section below. Now, I didn't get all the fabric I showed you all, but stay tuned to the end of this video so you can see which fabric I ended up getting from Britex Fabrics. So here's a look at one of the fabrics I added to my stash. This is a metallic knit fabric, and to me, it appears to be a tiny crochet knit, but this fabric really jumped off the shelf to me as I was browsing in the store. So I went ahead and grabbed a couple yards of this fabric, and I plan to make some sort of two-piece set with it. It's stretchy, it's not the softest material, but I really like the colors in this fabric. The next fabric I found was this pleated scrunchy polyester fabric. I picked this up because this was the closest I can find to that pleated pink fabric I showed you all earlier, and also a plissé fabric that was within my budget. I like both the color and the texture of this material, and I want to make a matching blouse and pant set, but I haven't quite found the right pattern for this fabric yet. Here are a few inspo photos of what I have in mind, so let me know if anyone comes across a pattern that will be similar to this, and if possible, a beginner-friendly pattern. This fabric doesn't have a ton of stretch, but it has a nice texture, and it also has a good drape and flow to it. So I'm really looking forward to making a loose fit top and pant set. The next fabric I added to my collection is this oak color jersey knit fabric. I really need to add more basic color tops to my wardrobe, so I figured this simple fabric would get the job done. This knit is soft, really stretchy, and I know most of my clothes are knit material and I like wearing knits. However, I haven't sewn much or at all with a knit fabric of this kind before. So we shall see, but hopefully I like sewing with this material just as much as I like wearing it. I currently get my basics from My Outfit Online or Matte Collection. They both have a knit that feels thick yet light, and the material is great quality. And this fabric kind of reminds me a lot of that, so I'm really hoping working with this fabric turns out well. The next fabric is this black stretch velvet. I came across this fabric and decided to purchase it because it felt soft, and I already have a pink robe that I really enjoy wearing, and I figured I would make myself a black version of the robe. However, once I sat with this material more and I also browsed Pinterest, I've been thinking about making a romper out of this material. I'm still undecided about what I want to make with this, but this is a beautiful fabric and I can't wait to get into it and rock whatever I make out of it. This fabric also has a nice drape to it, and I know it might be hard to visualize a romper made from this material, but I've had a similar outfit that was made out of stretch velvet, but unfortunately I grew out of it. I'm just hoping I can bring it back by making a similar piece. The next fabric is a white fox fur Sherpa fabric. As you all can tell, I already cut into this fabric and I'm actually wearing one of the pieces I plan to make with this material. Let me know if you can guess what pattern I use for this fabric. A quick hint for the people who are new to my channel, I use one of the patterns I showed in this pattern haul video. So if you haven't watched it yet, check it out and see if you can guess what I'm making with this fabric. And last but not least, this is what I purchased from Britex fabric. I'm showing the bag because I'm kind of into packaging and I appreciate when items are nicely wrapped. And I just love how the outside of this bag is matte black and a bold pop of red on the inside. Anywho, the fabric I ended up getting was this heather gray cotton knit fabric, so I can make a wrap dress out of it. I plan to use Butterick pattern 5606. I like that this fabric is not a solid gray, but it has hints of black or maybe dark navy and white within it. And it makes the fabric slightly more interesting with this subtle blend, and it's a neutral color, but it has a bit of texture and dimension. Another reason why I chose this fabric is because of the stretch. The wrap dress I'm making can be worn in a bunch of different ways, so I thought this material will have good recovery and will also bounce back to its original shape easily. And it really doesn't hold a wrinkle. I'm imagining this will be a dress I will wear when I travel, so that's why I'm thinking about all these details. I wish this fabric had a bit more drape because I'm making a dress, so I wanted to have a little bit of flow, but just keep your fingers crossed for me that my ideas turn out well. Now that I have more fabric, as you all can imagine, I also found more patterns, so be sure to subscribe to my channel so you can check out what I end up making. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you all in my next video.